Alright, everybody. We are going to start right now.
Oh.
Time for Kirby.
Yeehaw.
And look, we have a new setup.
Yay.
Doing good. How about you, Dark Vibes? We're ready to play some Kirby.
Hey, Dark Vibes, welcome.
Let's see, we're on level 4.
I wonder which file we have.
Hard to tell.
Level 4. You just gotta,
Let's
I think,
see.
hit right.
I think so, yeah. There we go. Is everybody seeing? I don't know if it's coming across okay.
Let me check.
Let's see. Hi, Neo. Nice to see you here. Let's see the properties real quick. I feel like it's frozen in one spot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw it on the one spot still. Yeah, welcome everyone, welcome.
It's that one. Why is it doing that? I checked it before I started. Let's see.
Cloudy Park. Doing well, just chilling, eating some nuggies. That's what I was doing, actually. Beforehand.
Well, I think we're having issues right now. I believe me, I checked this before I even started. It was working just fine.
I swear that's how it goes. It's like everyone will be like, "I'm ready," and then you go to do it, and then it fails on you.
It does, and I'm just like, "What did I do?" And it's stuck on that one screen. Darn it! Oh,
I always feel like it's what you haven't done.
What haven't I done? Let me fix this up real quick. Back. Sorry, buddy. Let's see.
We'll be ready shortly.
Shortly. Yeah, I want to capture that.
How's everyone in chat doing, if I may ask?
Maybe it's in here. Oh, it's probably my capture card.
I figured.
Okay. Maybe that was it.
I'm also noticing the first level is just straight up the fire flower.
Okay, I think I solved it. Maybe.
Zinka's doing good. She be taking another nap. She sleep.
Huh.
Oh, it was moved there for a sec.
I think the issue is I moved everything onto one screen. So let me see if I have to fix that.
Oh, is it the whole studio mode thing?
No, it's not in studio mode right now.
Oh.
I usually have the capture utility on the other monitor. So I moved it over to the one monitor because I use that monitor to play. So I keep an eye on it. Let's see if that does something. Okay. Let's see if that works. What do you know? It worked.
I was gonna say, I see it moving now.
Yeah, I just have to leave it alone. I have to leave it alone!
You have to leave it be. Oh, I'm... I can't about just go back in.
No!
Take this.
And take this and this and this.
Oh, right. I should probably read the, I've got the page thingy open for what we need to know.
Oh, yeah.
In the last area of this stage, a bunch of flowers resembling this one can be found. The one that we saw on the top screen looks like a or not title screen, but the menu screen. It looks like a fire flower, but are covered in soot. To clean them off, Kirby needs to not only the clean ability, but Koo's help as well. Kirby will need to brush off all the flowers, but should be careful not to trample them in the process.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we need the owl and we need the sweep. And on top of that, brain think, not to trample them. I would suggest probably doing like a save state when we find those flowers at the end, and then just like make sure that we don't mess up.
Okay. It's not these flowers, is it?
No, not these, no. Apparently
Okay.
it's near the end.
Alright.
Yeah. Make my screen a little bit smaller so I can...
Oh, hello, Rick.
Be sure to read chat. Rick.
Rick's here. Rick-chan.
Okay, there we go. Not the owl was not here.
Didn't see the owl.
We shall find the owl eventually. Ooh! Spike.
Hmm.
Up.
Oh, my sound is wonderful right now.
Ooh, nice. And by nice, I mean, I'm assuming that means it's bad.
Bad.
No.
It'll like cut in, cut out every so often. That's bad.
That is bad.
Alright, give me a moment. I may have to fix it up.
Okay, I see. We're running into, like, different friends as we go across the level.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cat now.
Kitty. I think they all have names. I was looking at that earlier.
Yeah. I'm terrible with remembering most of their names.
I hate this capture card has given me a love-hate relationship. God. It'll work, it won't work, and the sound will work, and sometimes it won't. So...
I feel that.
Do we leave Rick? We need the owl, don't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Kitty.
I just left without a friend.
We don't need friends.
What?
Not when you got Blobby.
Blob. I think his name is Goo, I think.
Goo.
Yeah.
You look like Goo.
Goo,
Oh,
goo, goo.
geez. Bonesy.
Hey, I got a bone to pick with you. Come here.
Pop your socket. Okay, that's a different bird.
We need a bird.
Don't need any friends, that's terrible. Honestly, like Josie said, that is honestly a terrible way to live. You gotta have a friend.
At least one friend.
At least a friend. Life would be too boring if you just didn't like everyone. And miserable, for that matter.
Yeah, you probably would be miserable. I mean, you start to feel a little bit more depressed if you don't have your friends.
Goodbye, me.
Oh dear.
I didn't realize this was an auto-scroller. I thought you were moving the camera. I'm like, oh.
I was
back.
not moving the camera at all. Goodbye.
Oh, no! Green bird friend.
Yes, little Zenko did it.
Anarchy. She sleep. Unless.
Oh, that was a fire ability.
Fireball.
We needed a bird, didn't we?
We do, but not that bird.
Okay.
We should be okay for a sec. Ah. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da. Don't sue us, please, Disney.
Please do not hurt. Ah.
Oof.
Disney, hear me out. It's fake Kirby. It's discount store Kirby.
Cheapo D. Oh, are they gonna get crushed?
Crush him.
Crush them. Ah, we didn't get to see it.
He totally got crushed, though. Not you. However, you are nice.
I will take you.
It is free. Free friend. Up, up. Ah!
Well, wait.
Fell through the stage. Here I go. Come on. There you go.
Da 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 da. It cuts out when it wants. I don't like this at all.
Ow.
Ugh.
That does not sound fun. Oh my god, Kirby.
Kirby, please. Do you think it's because I have yellow bars that I'm very far away from you?
Yellow bars. Oh, for like the game?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I've noticed that when you and Matthew were playing the other night, with Donkey Kong, you were in blue, and there was nothing wrong with your sound quality at all. But when I play with you, it's always in the red or in the yellow, because I'm halfway across the world.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, beforehand, I had, on my screen, I saw not only yellow and red bar, but, like, I see 0 half the time.
Yeah.
It was, like, nothing.
Yeah, that's probably why we're encountering such things. No, it's because of Eggman.
That's true.
Who's Eggman?
He's trying to ruin our transmission with the internet. Delta Death Dog, welcome, welcome.
Hi, Delta Death Dog.
Oh, I love their climb. Bird,
Da-da-da.
bird.
Fish.
Fish. You're not who I'm looking for.
But I'll switch it. Wait. I'll switch him out. Why not?
I don't want to see that sad face. Oh,
Bird.
wait, bird.
Sorry, we need him.
Goodbye, fish. You were great for like 2 seconds.
2
Goodbye.
seconds.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Now you just need the cleaning ability.
I had it before.
You did have it before.
Don't tell me we gotta go back.
I hope there's somebody who can clean up ahead. Ah. There was never a chance at peace.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Oh, wow. That is a cool power-up.
Thunder and lightning.
Ah. Hello, green blobby. Oh, okay, how bye.
That fish was catch of the
rock
day.
just flat out killed him. Uh-oh. Oh, that was smart. Ah!
I saw my chance and I took it.
I saw a boulder and I got hit.
Okay, I know what the problem is. It's the Super Nintendo, because we're so... Remember it was doing that last time when we were together?
That's true. Honestly, it's a miracle Super Nintendo can even play online. These things never
Yeah.
got online.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
What you guys are
everybody,
seeing
this...
is amazingness in the works.
This is... Oh, it is. It is. I need that.
Cleaning, holy frick.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How do I... Oh, you're in control now?
I can't do save states because I'm not hosting. No! I got it. I was so used to doing that with Matthew.
Oh,
Pick
God.
them. Pick them. Ah! Okay, you got it.
There you go. Alright.
Ooh, well, never mind.
What the heck?
I love it.
I'm using the bird like a little... like a little duster.
Wait. Oh god, don't trample.
Oh, I
No!
trampled. I trampled. Sorry.
No, that's why I make save states, but I can't.
I'll do a save state next time.
Okay.
Oof. Oh, I'm on death's door.
Oh, death's door. The game said no save states this time. They were like, no, you've saved your last state.
No.
Goodbye, bird friend.
I'll eat the witch. Wait, why does that sound so dark? I'll eat the witch.
Kind of messed up, actually. I too will sweep. Be sweet, chimney.
Cheerio.
Ah! Waddle dee, waddle don't.
Waddle don't. No.
Ow.
Oh, goodness.
You frosted flake, mother fricker. I did say that once, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
You frosted flake. What an insult. I like that one.
We have hard-boiled Eggman. And now
Yeah,
we
the
have
new layout looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Oh, you could just run across him. Okay. No! Oof.
She's Mary Poppins, yo.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful.
Oh god, probably. I sense a Guardians of the Galaxy reference in that comment. That's the vibe I'm picking up, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'm Mary Poppins.
I miss him.
I saw somebody actually play that out really well in Splatoon. Kind of like a joke. Is in like those little creepy little fish that you have to attack in Splatoon. There's there's one of them that has like an umbrella. And they actually put in his voice clip just saying, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
That's amazing.
It was so funny. It was like the Splatoon out of context, I think. It was just like,
yeah.
I love those types of things. Oh, if I'm not careful, I will die. Okay.
The Guardians of the Galaxy volumes were something I was very much late to. But I watched them not too long ago. I think I watched them before Endgame came out, and yet that feels like long ago, but I don't think it was.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Game over.
What? How did we get game over?
I'm about to scream. For ice cream.
Didn't we have lots of lives?
I'll be honest, I didn't even know we had lives. I forgot.
Weird.
Oh, we do. We do have lives. Oh, God,
oh, it says 2. Okay.
I sweet. No, we can get both from one person.
Yeah, we just eat the broom and then we eat the girl.
They both have the same attributes. I lost my Xbox Series X. People kept bidding, and it was getting it for 280, and now it's above 550. So I give up. The scalping market.
Right?
Terrible.
And what was that?
Oh, for the Xbox Series X.
Oh yeah. This is the sad thing. A lot of these little scalpers, they come in thinking, "Oh, we're gonna get rich," and that's not the case at all. I don't like it.
You'll get a stink eye, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'll get a stink eye, but the idea of getting rich off of exporting off of people is a lie. You will not be happy. They will not be happy.
Disrespectful towards the people who made the system. Like, there are people who poured heart and soul into like making that console, and like that was their job, and maybe potentially even their dream job. And you just went and took their work and went, "Huh? You know what? I'm gonna sell this for more."
Yeah, and that's.
Like, I know Sony's Sony at the end of the day, and Microsoft's Microsoft. They'll all make money at the end of the day, but like that's not the point.
It shouldn't be the point at all.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, everybody has to make money at the end of the day, but it's like, why did you make the product in the first place besides money? Like, you have to imagine a world with no money. What would you have? Because in third world countries, they have next to nothing. And I've actually had people, like actual doctors, who actually charged for this stuff where money didn't mean anything. And it's like the only thing they had was good character. And the good character actually went a lot farther because people could actually take care of each other. So if you're not taking care of your fellow person, what do you have at the end of the day?
Yeah.
It's just people desperate for a Series X. Yeah.
I mean, like, the only way I'd ever see myself ever scalping a system to earn a little extra money, and I mean, like, a little bit or whatever the amount, I'd have to be so desperate, like, one of my family members or one of my, somebody who I care about a lot, like, to a point where, like, dear God, I don't want you to die, you're so sick. I'd have to be so desperate. Like I have no other option but to do that to make a difference. Like that would probably be like the thing that, if that was the absolute last option, what would push me. But, like, just listen to that statement. That's me saying that that's how far I'd go. These people out there who are doing it have a big grin on their face. They think they're like the smartest player on earth. When it's like, no, there's other scumbags like you. You're not the only one
Yeah.
who's being this cool as you think. You're really not. Like
There
500 for an Xbox Series X is the price. 550 at that point, no, you should not be paying above price.
you
That's
shouldn't.
ridiculous.
It's
I paid
like
500 for mine, like I should.
even Pokemon cards, it's just like, do you remember those things back when they first started? It was
Mm-hmm.
like you hardly had
Chaos.
anybody charging up the up anything for a lot of stuff because it was just so new. I know everybody was looking for like Charizard back then.
Yeah, like it wasn't even for the money. It was like people were like legit. The problem back then was if you didn't have a Charizard, you were trying to find somebody who did, and like you were
Yeah.
just willing to like negotiate cards with cards. Like that was just the thing back then.
Yeah, it was
Not
like money meant nothing to Pokemon cards. Now it's like everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Pokemon cards, money." It's just like, where? How did we get here? That was never the case in the first part.
why'd you
So
have to ruin a good game of cards with this? A big
yeah,
collectible. Um, Also to add on to the I forgot to read the one comment. It's not like how Sonic Colors Ultimate. It was fun. Besides
it looked
a
fun.
besides a little bit of an audio issue that is on the game's part, and like the controls not being to my taste from the get go. You can map them, you can remap them and make them better. I like them better after I remap them. Other than that, in the ridiculously long credits, very fun game. Very, very fun. Streaming for a second time tonight. I got the good mood.
Yeah, I asked Zonic before we started. I said, "Hey, when did you want to start Kirby again?" Because I did have another idea of what I wanted to do. I wanted
Yeah,
to,
I'd been meaning
yeah.
to ask that myself. Uh,
So,
ah,
um,
ah, my cheeks.
ah, come on.
I'll eat the rock.
No, don't eat it.
I'll take this. Ooh, I wonder. No,
No,
no, it does not. Rock. No, I don't know Pokemon apparently.
no rocks.
Let's
Goodness.
not work on rock.
I'll fix the
Some
sound
people
in a minute if everybody's like, "Where's the sound?" I
like
just don't want to mess with it right now.
right. Enjoy the commentary.
Oh boy.
Um, but yeah, that Dark Vibes is saying like, hope the game gets patched and whatnot for the audio. Yeah, because like I tried it, I got to try it like at the very end of my stream on Switch. So I tried Sonic Colors on Switch and on Xbox. I can confirm both versions have audio issues,
Mm-hmm.
even like an undocked mode and whatnot. So it's not even a capture card issue. I'm sure it's like I already knew it wasn't, but like just to make sure, I was like, okay, let's try an undocked mode. I'm like, nope, it's an issue here too.
I'm trying to take it out of my body real quick. I know that sounds really disgusting, but still, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, it's select.
It do be the Kirby life. See, 550 is the max I would pay for one on eBay. I'm not really in a rush. I'm not 800 bucks. 800 bucks for a system that's worth 500 before tax. True. I'll be honest. If I was like, okay, like I'll level with you too. If um if a new Banjo game was coming out and I was like, I gotta get the new Xbox. It's coming out very soon, and the only way I could buy it was if I paid 50 bucks above marketing price on eBay for an Xbox. I probably would. Knowing me,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be so crazy. I'd probably pay the 800, like you're saying. But like realistically, I'd pay 550 just to be like, okay, I can get the thing I wanted and play the thing I wanted. Um, but yeah, 800 is ridiculous. No, that's literally that's nearing two Xboxes or two PlayStations, and that's ridiculous. Like, imagine having like somebody coming up to you and they're like, "Hey, you want a new PlayStation and an Xbox? Oh boy, do I!" And then they take one of
Surprise
them.
them.
You pay the money for both of them, and then somebody smashes one on the ground. That's scalping, basically. You're only getting
Yeah.
one because of that price.
How did I do that?
That's a terrible feeling. Granted, I know it's a different ballpark. Somebody smashes an Xbox in front of me, I'll probably teach them a lesson. How dare you?
Oh.
These poor fire flowers.
I don't mean to hurt them, gosh. It's just if you clean them and if you try and clean them again, they squish.
Oh, I see, I see. So it's literally just one swipe.
And these clouds don't help. So it's like, did I get it? And then once they go by, it's just like, oh, I guess I didn't get it. And then you press it twice, and it's just like, oh, I ruined it. And now look at me, I gotta go back.
Gotta go back.
No.
Let's see. I think the audio. Oh.
Yeah, the audio right now is kind of
Let's see.
down
I
at
think
the
the audio
moment.
issues is the only one of the things that happens when you get it early on or released. When you get the game when it released, it'll have issues. Yeah, it's interesting because I think Sonic Colors is now up to version 1.0.3. So like it got updated, I think twice technically, from what I saw in other people's patch notes. And it never fixed the audio, but I'm assuming that was for different things for the game. They'll probably fix the audio soon.
Oh yeah, for
I just
Sonic
find it, like, I
Colors.
don't know. I don't want to be that guy who wants to say I find it kind of sad that the audio was not like proper from the get go because it's like you had all this time. Why would you release a game with bad audio? Like I don't see how that happened, but I don't know technical specs and whatnot. So maybe there's something I'm missing. I just don't want to make that assumption. Like wow, you guys sure did fail. It's like maybe there's a reason, and I don't know what it is. Oh man, these
Okay.
clouds really hinder the location.
Yeah, they do. I'm just trying to be careful not to hit
You
them
want to do a save
twice.
state just in case?
I've been saving stating for like the last 2 flowers right now. Let's
Okay.
see. Yeah,
Hello, little nose.
save your money for a Switch. The Switch is a good investment.
I love the Switch. Besides Sonic Colors being kind of like strange, which I'm sure they'll patch out later, the Switch has so many great games.
It does. Hi, uh, is it Kaz? The official Nekos. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
Oh, you do?
Maybe there's possibly I know somebody goes by that username on I believe I want to say Twitter, but I could be wrong. We did the thing. Oh, I'm not even
Yay.
here. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Hey, that's almost going to get us an extra life. We could use those.
Almost.
Almost. Oh, I should get the next thingy out. I don't plan on buying a Switch because I mainly play on Xbox and PC. That's fair. Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
Those systems go hand in hand too with the whole uh Xbox Game Pass if you ever get in and all that kind of thing.
it does.
Because I know for me, I was like I want to buy Slime Rancher for Steam. But it turns out if you have PC, you have Game Pass, you can just play Slime Rancher and all that. I'm like, well, that's easy enough.
In
Let's
which
see.
one?
In the very last, okay, so this is stage 2, and this one's gonna be adorable. In the very last area, Kirby will find a small chick hanging from a large red balloon. The goal here is to pop the balloon, allowing the chick to get back down, but the only variant of the needle ability will do the trick. But only a variant of the needle ability will do the trick. This done, the chick will reunite with its mother, who will give Kirby a heart star at the end of the stage. Needle ability, okay. So we'll need to get a spiky guy.
A spiky
Whenever we
guy.
find that chick, we'll definitely have to get a save state under, because apparently they want you to spike the balloon a certain way, and I'm like, oh god, that sounds like disaster. Beat Psychonauts 2 within a day. Dang! Congrats.
Dang, that's soon.
God, I need to get on Psychonauts 2, because like, my dilemma right now with streams, I love streaming, but my dilemma is that I really wanted to do Psychonauts 2, but I can't dedicate myself to too many things in the month of September, because I don't want those projects to be put on hold for a while in October, because October is going to be full of, like, spooky games and whatnot. Maybe, like, the Mario Party game we plan on doing, and, like maybe one other thing. Maybe Metroid Dread, trying that out. But, like, I can't, like, do all that in the spooky games, plus Psychonauts 2, plus everything else I'm working on at that point. I'm like, oh god, I'm going to sign up for too many things, so I'm probably got to bite the bullet on Psychonauts 2 and just wait a little longer.
Yeah.
Let everyone enjoy it now.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes. I mean,
I should be moving. Sorry.
there's a few things that I want myself. Like, I want to play the new Sonic, but I really don't have the means to at the moment in time.
That's fair. I mean, I will say this. Even if you can't, waiting for like patch updates will be nice. So like when you actually get to go into it, you'll probably have like proper audio and whatnot.
Yeah.
I gave people that very early experience.
Which, do we need a friend?
We need someone spiky, which that should be an ability, not a friend. So we can pick whoever we want.
Okay.
Kitty it is.
We'll go with Kitty.
Hey Z, welcome to the stream. Welcome.
Hi, Z!
I think one of my favorite parts about being a streamer is like not only like the fact that like I can go to somebody else's stream with them and see like I'm gonna say this without making it sound bad, but like the regulars pop in where you're just like, aha, it's you guys. Like it's just really sweet to see everyone always show up for like multiple different streams and all that. We know who the original crew here is.
Very true.
Very fun. Ow. I love this level. So cloudy. Audio's back? Nice.
Nice. Well, it was back.
Uh-oh. No. Up. Ow. Ow.
I feel like a hot air balloon right now.
Can't even eat frozen treats.
The Hindenburg.
You need the spike ability, but I've not seen a spike guy yet. Purple guys don't give anything.
They don't.
Go back to Joe and Mac.
No!
Oh.
I think it's my capture card.
This level is so cloudy.
At least it's not foggy.
This is true. Frick. Huh. Oh my god. Huh. I send them flying. Whoa, heyo, how's it going? It's almost tall.
Ooh.
Caveman? Maybe he had the spike we needed?
Did he?
Not sure.
Oh, Z, thank you for the host. Thank you so much.
I don't think any... Oh.
Aw, thank you for the subscription.
Sub? A sandwich?
Wait, how... If you did subscribe, I would have gotten an alert for it.
Maybe it was earlier when I was streaming and you plugged your thing or something? Or like you were in chat?
They would actually have something next to their name if they did subscribe.
Oh.
Oh, you mean my YouTube? Okay, yeah. That's probably where you subscribe.
Neo Nemesis.
Oh, Delta Dog, thank you for the gifted sub to Neo Nemesis.
I did that backwards. I was like, Neo Nemesis, thanks for... Like, no, it's the other way around.
Yeah, Delta Dog did it.
But they did receive a sub.
Oh, I got a spike.
So congrats to Neo Nemesis.
I have my spike.
Yeah, I got your spike. I was gonna say, when I said Neo Nemesis, I was like, oh my god, there's two Neos here. Just imagine saying like...
Neo.
And the winner is Zono! No, you mean it wasn't me?
Oops. Okay, so we need to spike what again?
There's going to be a little chick at the end of this level that has a red balloon that we need to pop a certain way. Whenever we see that red chick, we just need to save state and be sure to pop their balloon proper.
Okay.
I don't know how they want it, but apparently that's what they're...
What the heck?
What a weirdo.
That was scary.
What a weirdo. Oh god. Who are you? Want? I had a desire. Wait.
Oh. Okay, we'll save the state. Create save state. Yes.
Okay. Time to see how we're supposed to pop this balloon.
Okay. we can actually switch players by Y. You can swap player 1 and player 2 that way.
Interesting.
I just read that.
That's okay, I'm the guest. I get to be the blob. Yay, we did it!
We did it!
Oh, they landed so safely. Are they with Mom? Ah,
Yay!
so sweet.
Yeah.
My face. That's a beautiful thing. Oh,
Okay.
so many of these are adorable.
All right, we're gonna save it, and then we're gonna see if we can get the 1-up, because we need it. We need it. We need it.
Huh.
I don't want to eat the
Sorry.
chicken. You can't make me eat the chicken.
Now eat the chicken nugget.
Nope.
Try it again.
Load.
So this gives us 2 tries. Up. Dang it.
No.
Ah. The nuggies. You know
Eat
what's
the
funny, guys?
nuggies.
I ate chicken nuggets twice today.
Oh,
yeah!
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 You did it!
That's more like it. Let's go. I think I understand how it works now, too. After trying that out. I literally went and said, I think I know this works. Let's try something, and got it right immediately.
What did you do?
Each frame has a certain jump. So when it's like, when he's, you know when he goes like he's got more of like a, I'm about to jump for kind of pose. You always get the shortest distance. It's when you have your back into it, you jump further. So I thought, okay, go 3 frames from the bottom, from where like he's really scrunched in, and then jump for it, and then I got it.
Okay.
It's kind of a shot in the dark, but I'm kind of sad at the fact it took me 2 streams to understand that. Hey,
It's alright, as long as we figure it out.
True. So if you want to go further, you don't want to have like your arms up in the air for the jump. I was thinking that would take you further. That very much does the opposite, which is why I kept getting Garbo. I was thinking high, so I was getting low. So I thought low, and then I got high. Wait, no, wait. Not like that. That's not what I meant, everyone.
Look what you've done. Look what you've done.
Up.
Ugh.
Oh, we should probably read the thing for this level. Goodness.
Oh, what were we supposed to
Let's
do?
Stage 3. Kirby will bump into the strange tricolored creature along his path in the up cloud tops. Here, they will play a short sub-game. The game consists of 3 rounds. Number of Gordos that go by. Okay, that's it's going to be you know, that one game.
A game, yeah.
Yep. So we don't have to worry too much about like thinking.
Okay.
For now.
We don't have to put so much thought into this.
Drugs are for losers, kids. Remember this.
By the way, everybody, how do you like the new setup?
Winners don't do drugs, but yeah. How y'all think about the setup?
We got a little bit more animated down there. We got a lot more brighter colors. It's a little bit more easier on the eyes.
I feel like I could tinker with mine a little bit. But, I mean, in all honesty, like, mine works. I think what I want is, like, I want a specific, like, strictly co-op screen. So I don't have to always, like, change my settings constantly. I can just be, like, ready for co-op. That's what I want. So that I need to set up eventually. Whenever I'm not lazy.
That's true. I should set it up for that, too.
I remember last week. I think it was last week. I did, like, 3 guest streams where it was like, I stream with this person, I stream with this person, I stream with this person. And then this week... It was just like a random like, hey, want to play Donkey Kong Country with Matthew? Sure. And then we continued Kirby. This week I don't feel overwhelmed. I think it's because I didn't attend 3 of these instead of 2. 2 I could do. 3 was like, holy crap. Holy crap, Lois! I'm on the David Lennon show.
I'll get us out of here.
Yes, get us out. Who are you? Green.
Oh.
Yeah, I like your shade of green, my guy.
Oh.
Would you believe me if I said I did not notice? Monkey Brain noticed game and small people. That's okay. I had somebody earlier today in my stream. They hadn't attended a stream in a while. They're like, I just noticed Isabel's gone. I'm like, you've been gone a while.
Oh wait, like, I ate you.
Isabel's been gone for a while. Meet my channel, Zenko. Say hi.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, you've been gone.
Not
Since
to
you've been gone. I'm sorry,
not to mention that. Oh.
It's the thing.
Yes, we need to save this. Okay.
Just keep huffing and puffing and huffing and puffing.
5. Okay.
Oh,
There's five. Five of
Okay,
those.
I'm gonna work off you. Okay, cool. Oh, I like the colors here. Oh, lordy. Thank you, Sonic YouTube official, for the subscribe. I just got the notification, even though I'm not streaming.
4?
4?
No, there was 5.
Ah, darn it. That's what I get for being distracted. Okay, serious mode.
There's 5 yellows.
Okay, so I wonder if it's gonna be the same each time. I forget how this worked, if it did, but we'll see. Oh, I love that face.
Okay. Three?
Yeah.
Yep.
Save time. Yeah. I love my face when I'm happy. This is a thing of beauty.
Okay.
4, 3, and
Is there 4?
4.
No, there's 3.
I was thinking of yellow. Darn it. Brain pop.
3.
3. We were smart this whole time, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, he's counting. Such happy faces. Kirby's so, like, chill, and my face is like... it's the face of me
Yay.
taking the Dairy Queen, and you're like 8. like, legit. Dang it, now I want Dairy Queen. Now I want a Blizzard. Oh, I think we're about to get one. Goodness gracious.
I think we'll just have a blizzard. Oops.
Oh, there I go.
I was trying to suck in the enemies and I sucked in you.
I do look like a big thing of gum, though.
A big, huge blueberry.
I do be kind of Gumby.
Oh.
God, but sometime in the future, I'd love to go up to Little Miss Animator, which is our VTuber mom for those in chat who don't know.
Yeah.
For most of you do, but if you don't, I'd love to go up to them before April Fool's Day of next year and be like, I need you to make me a Gumby VTuber model. I will give you a lot of money for this one joke. And just be like, guys, I'm Gumby today. Like, not Gumby, but like something that's like super close to Gumby.
You can come back. You can come back. Oh, maybe not.
But I guess my name would be Zombie.
Zombie.
Zumbus.
Oh, these clouds. I hate these clouds.
They are a hindering bunch of cloud. Quickly now find shelter. God. That's the mood right now. Ah.
There we go.
Funnily enough, I noticed the new follower, new subs, and everything, but I didn't register it as well. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, notice them now.
I've been waiting for these new animations of mine for a long time. And
Zombie.
and the person hasn't gotten back to me at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I found out why they haven't gotten back to me.
Oh, what's that?
It's because they're streaming now. They're a new streamer.
Oh no, and that's what they do?
They just started streaming like under a month ago.
Uh-huh.
So it's just like they haven't worked on anything. So it's just like,
oh dear.
They keep telling me, I'll come get your stuff next week, and I'm just about to say, can I just have my money back now, please?
I was gonna say, if you need to, do so, because I've only had one encounter with a commissioner I had once where all they got as far as doing was a sketch, and wait, let's see that one. Okay, that's gonna be last there's frame. You did give me a chance.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Gotta try. Oh.
No, we need that one up. We need that one up.
Zombie equals zombie. I thought about that beforehand, but I ended up saying zombie because I was like, people are gonna think zombie.
You next.
Or maybe a reference instead of Rob Zombie, I could be Zob Rombi. That'd be like my little like joke name. Okay, let me try some here. Hup. Oh.
Let's try it again.
Close. Okay, I've got a new plan then.
You first.
Hup. Do it.
Nice.
Yeah. Got this.
Ah.
Back in the Super Nintendo days, you kids and your save states. Back then, you messed up. That was it. You don't get no second try.
Yay! I
Gourmet
love this
race?
music.
Oh, I gotta read the thing for this one too. See, oh, this one's gonna be adorable in a way. In the room directly following the fight with Jumper Shoot. Let me take a look at what he looks like. He or she. Okay, they're gonna look like an umbrella with a 1 foot and a sandal. That's quite the look.
Do they have an
small
eye?
orange-looking creature can be sitting on a platform against a strong current wind. In order to reach it, Kirby will need the help of Koo, who is the owl. Once the orange is collected, Kirby has to reach the end of the stage. There, he will get his heart star. Okay, gotcha. To reach there, we must get the powers of Koo. Now we gourmet race. As I'm like a pixel off screen, because that's all I've got. I love this music. Yeah, same. It's so good.
Here's Q.
Oh, yep, we got Koo. Sorry, Pinky. Whatever your
We
name
need
is.
Q. We need Q.
We do need Koo. See, back in the Xbox days, I get scared of the buy the power-up intro. Buy the power-up intro?
Ow.
God, this is like one of the best Kirby songs of all time. If not the best.
I love green greens. Although I do have to say, Fountain of Dreams is definitely second favorite in a Kirby.
Oh my, you know what? I was wrong. No, you're right. Fountain of Dreams is actually my favorite. From Melee, like, oh.
Do we need a certain ability?
Well, okay. It's not from Melee, but I like no, we don't.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's not from Melee. I hate to be that guy, everyone. I'm sorry. I didn't grow up with like tons of Kirby. I remember from Melee. I do understand that it's from an actual Kirby game, obviously. But Fountain of Dreams, love that.
It's definitely a goodie.
Want. There's a one up there. We can get it later.
Yeah.
Da.
Oh wait, we need the owl.
Ah, Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll and a Tootsie Pop?
I'm trying to attack the enemies and I'm like,
dead. We need to leave the level.
yes.
See, yeah, how the GameCube got their power-up intro where it has an Easter. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. That used to scare you. I understand that. I can get that.
Mm-hmm.
What's an intro that scared me as a kid? I don't know if there was one. I feel like the most intimidating intro for a console when I was younger, if I had to pick one, PS2 was kind of scary. Not like super scary.
Oh, you mean like sounds?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
None of them actually like scared me, but like I could see the PS2 being intimidating.
Yeah.
The Xbox original could be a little intimidating. Granted, that intro is awesome.
I
remember the PS1. I feel like that one could have been scary, but like
PS1 scared me.
It's scary, but like when you're older, it's so nostalgic. It's so good.
Yeah.
I literally ordered. Did I show you the photo of that? Yeah, I did show you a photo of that one shirt I ordered. Where it's the S symbol for the PlayStation logo.
Oh yeah, where it's all flat.
Yes, everyone knows cool. It's like, yes. Like, guys, out of all of the sound alerts I have that could have been like an intro song of any kind, I literally have the PS1 startup as a thing you can... If you give me bits on my Twitch, which you don't have to, I'm not saying to, but if you did, and you played that sound clip, that makes me happy, not only because of the bits, but that is like one of my favorite sounds ever in video games. So, it's there for good reason. I love that intro. I've actually very much been in a PlayStation 1 mood lately. I've been in a mood to play not only Silent Hill, but for anybody who remembers the Tomb Raider series, I love Tomb Raiders 1, 2, and 3. Specifically, I feel like playing 2. Good stuff.
I got it.
Down. Ah!
There we go.
Ah! That's not a bowling ball. Ah! Oh, I'm everywhere. Oh, I can't eat the spiders. I forgot they make you sick.
Yeah, they hurt you.
Don't eat spiders, kids.
They hurt your tummy.
I say kids like everyone's like young as heck here. They're not. I think. Ah, I ate it again. the only way to get rid of them.
I'm trying to save the stars for lives.
Look at me go. Ah.
Just spit him out.
Spit you out. Spit it out. There we go. How many licks does it take to get the center of a roll of Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. You know what's funny? You know how like back in like when you're younger, people are like, "What is the answer?" And then like someone legit out there will do like the legit licks, and then they'll give you an actual answer. It's like I forgot what the answer was, but there is an answer out there to my knowledge.
There is. I think it was like over like 5,000 licks or something like that.
Something on those lines. I know it's in the 1,000 range or something.
Yay, we got a life.
Y'all be honest. You frickin' crunch the lollipop, don't you? You gotta get to the center faster. Aww. I'm gonna look it up. Or are we in a fight? I was gonna say we're probably in a fight. This guy.
Oh, it's the Japanese monster.
Yeah. Oh. Safe state just in case.
Oh no.
Oh, close one.
Okay.
And just yeet into it. Yeet. I should have ate your sandal. I don't know what that would do for me, but I should eat your sandal. Oh god, don't eat that. Ah!
Oops.
We have been sandal. Ah! Goes away so quick. Okay, in that case, I'll float up here. Nutty. Give me your sandal.
Ah!
Oh. If that wasn't gonna be you, that was gonna be me. Frick.
You know,
That's
you
okay,
can...
I could spawn. I could spawn from your no health. Here, fight me, you monster. Frick, I never get that sandal in time. I always forget about it. This is hard mode, everyone. And you have to look up
It
that one just
really
to help.
is.
Ooh. Save state now just to, like, save time. Nah, actually, never mind. Never mind these words that I say.
Yeah!
You got this.
What?
I thought he was dead!
I thought he was dead too!
Ah! Sandal Umbrella Man, what have you done?
Ah!
Yeah, all right in the back. Ooh, chiropractor time. Frick. Stay right here. No one will see me hide in the clouds. They saw me.
Kick your sandal.
Kick your sandal off.
Come
I
on.
need that one edit clip. Show me your feet. Or in this case, foot.
Die.
Ooh, right in the back again. Poor Coo. No. Not Coo.
I have to save it as soon as I land because I have an ability in my mouth.
Frick the sandal. I want your dang sand. Oh, I'm going to jump every time now. Well, that's not true. No, this. Oh, okay. You sure? The nail in the coffin is me. Wait, the orange. Oh, that's why you need Coo. I see.
Got him.
That makes sense. I got this. I protect. Oh god, we're going places. Ah! Magnetize me, Captain. Oh! You know what? Two things, actually. One, my parents found the Monster Mash cereal, so we have some now.
Nice!
Never have to try it yet, but we do have it in-house, and I'm like, yay! I was very happy to see that. And secondly, you were wanting to share some kind of story earlier?
Oh,
about these
yeah.
Sonic fighters, before I forget.
Okay. So, I found Sonic the Fighters, probably about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was during the time here. Let me turn off the audio so people can not. There we go.
Run, Kirby.
What had happened was my brother and I, we had his birthday party at a laser tag place. It was called Qzar. And yeah, it was a laser tag place. And what had happened was we were celebrating his birthday, and I noticed in the arcade section that they had a Sonic game, and it was Sonic the Fighters. And I didn't know anything about it at the time, but I was like, this looks a lot of fun. I want to see if I can actually play this. So while my brother was out partying and whatnot,
wait. There I am. Gotta make it in time for this part.
Create that. I actually started playing Sonic the Fighters in the laser tag arcade section. And I was playing Sonic, of course.
Dang it.
And I was having so much fun, I didn't realize how much time went by.
Gotta try it again.
Yeah, let's try again. I had gotten... I beat almost all the characters, and I had gotten to Metal Sonic. And
oh, we both would have gotten it.
And my mom and dad are right behind me, and they're like, Trixie, we have to go. And I'm like, but I'm having so much fun. And I was on 1/4 the whole time when I got to Metal Sonic. And I didn't listen to them. I actually put another quarter in when Metal Sonic beat me.
That's hilarious.
And they saw it happen too, and my mom was so furious with me. She was just
no.
She took my hand and drug me away from the arcade machine. And she said, "You're not playing any games for 2 weeks, Missy." And she actually kept to her word, and I didn't play games for 2 weeks. And that was like one of the only few times that I played Sonic. So like the other times I used to play with a kid across the street for Sonic. So me playing Sonic the Fighters was like a big deal. And I find out later on, not too long ago, that if you had a Sonic the Fighters arcade cabinet, those things are very rare.
Oh, they are so freaking rare.
So when I read about it, I was like, wait, really? I had no idea.
That was 10 years ago. That's give or take around the time Sonic Generations came out.
Yeah.
Crazy. Last time I encountered a Sonic the Fighters machine, which was only once in my life, that was back in, I believe, 2018.
Oh, wow.
So it's been about 3 years, but God, they are so cool in person.
Is there anything we have to do on this one?
Oh, so for this one, there's a pink hamster at the end of this level that would love to see a certain regular hamster we know. That's all we gotta do.
We gotta get
reunite Rick with this girl.
Nice.
I hope it's not a sister. I'm gonna feel really bad for saying that.
Now I'm in the red.
Here's your boyfriend. That's my brother. Ah, shoot. Can we have the prize at least?
Did you ever watch the Kirby cartoon that had Rick in it?
I did not.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
I saw...
really putting it off for too long.
I've encountered Sonic the Fighters machine maybe 3 or 4 times. Wow.
Oh. That's 2 or 3 times more than I can say. Ow.
I know GameWorks used to have, like, Sonic as their mascot, so, like, you could get, like, Sonic dolls and whatnot that you try to win.
My GameWorks has, like, on the way to the bathroom, it'll have, like... It'll say, like, Zelda for girls, and I forgot, like, it was, like, Mario for boys or something, but on the walls, it would actually have, like, Peach and Crash Bandicoot and Sonic, like, painted on the wall. Like, that's so cool.
Aww.
Sorry, Mr. Bird. Sorry, Mr. Coo. We need Rick.
Oh, I think one of the most amazing bathrooms I ever saw was when I was doing an escape room.
Oh, yeah.
Someone actually did a bathroom theme to Frankenstein. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, the inside of this one though was Frankenstein's the Bride of Frankenstein was the girl's bathroom.
Okay.
And
That
the
makes
boys'
sense.
bathroom I heard from the other guys was Frankenstein in general. So it was
Nice.
like, oh nice. And I saw the Bride of Frankenstein in that one, and that was really fun.
I remember. Wait. Oh, I was like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How am I gonna... Oh, wait. I know how I do this.
Oh, I see. That's yeah. You're right.
Oh, no. I'm in trouble. Let's... Okay. Let's see if maybe I can do this. Nope.
I feel like you might be able to.
I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, going back. That's smart. But you did destroy the pot. Yeah.
Yeah!
I was worried about that for a second. I was like, I feel like my inner platformer, because of how many games I've played, I'm like, sometimes I can judge it pretty well. And I'm like, I have a feeling you can, but it's oddly specific. And you definitely, Rick.
Uh-oh.
Rick.
There we go.
It's okay now. See, I remember buying a Sonic game where it had a bunch of classic Sonic games. I'd never seen it before. I thought it contained Sonic Adventure 2, but it didn't. If I had to take a guess as to which one that is, I'm going to say that's probably Sonic Mega Collection, but I could be wrong.
Wait.
Because that had a lot of the classic Sonic games.
This doesn't make... Oh, I'm on the wall.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's the wall. Okay. I can climb the wall.
Nah, I was wanting to stay dead.
It is tough. Oh my gosh.
There, now stay dead. We got some big
Yay!
requirements here. Oh, hey, there you go. I
Made
was
it.
worried they wanted to go back down. I was like, I don't want to go back down.
Come on,
You
Rick.
show them, Rick.
Go, Rick.
I did not know hamsters had this ability.
Neither did I. Oh,
I
Rick.
now wish to own hamster.
Come on, Rick.
You got this, Rick.
Go, Rick. Go.
They really make this close. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Save state would be nice.
Rick. Come on, Rick.
A save state and a water bottle. Oh, Rick.
There was a safe part. Okay. Oh.
Oh, right, the Rick.
I hate how you have a save state and you have to be quick about it. Okay, this is the safe spot right here. Okay.
Okay. Ooh. There you go.
I'm gonna
Man,
save
they don't
state
make
it.
this one easy.
No, they don't.
I'll be honest, like I when I read the mission for this, I was like, oh, we just gotta bring Rick to the end. That's easy, right? I see the catch now.
Yeah, it's a little difficult.
Surprised that didn't hurt you. Oh.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna save it. I'm sorry, that's probably... Let me see if I can fix the audio.
Darn it, Eggs Man.
Eggman did it again. God. I'm gonna have to investigate this.
Eggman.
I'm gonna have to probably call Elgato and say, hey, Elgato. Something's wrong with your capture card. The audio isn't working. Can you get it fixed for me, please? Okay. Let's get out of here.
Let's get... Oh, they're reunited.
And it feels so good.
And Rick just leaves.
Oh no.
Just pick the hamster. I need to know their origins. Pick resembles Rick the hamster and is his girlfriend. Okay, so they are dating. Okay. Just had to be clear about that, Kirby. Oh, I'm not here, am I? Whoops. That's okay.
It's okay.
So for that one, you'll probably want, like, see how he goes for the tallest reach? Yeah, you got this almost. You almost got it.
No.
Dang, Rick, you heavy.
He is way too heavy.
I wonder if that actually has any kind of impact on what you do.
Whatever, I'm gonna end it there.
They can keep the one up. Alright, next level. Inside a chamber from the hull full of Mopu. Make your jokes, everyone. This creature can be found. It is standing on its head in the room. A 5x5 array of star blocks. Kirby has to shape the arrangement by moving select blocks from the grouping, but Kirby has to make sure the shape is the right way up. If done correctly, the creature will now right side up. Will give Kirby a thing. Okay, so it's another one of those weird shape ones. 3 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3 on the top, 5 on top. Easy enough. So we'll find the shape guy first, and then we'll be able to go from there.
You mean this guy?
No. It'll be like almost like a T-looking guy, like a T shape with like a face.
Hmm.
We don't have to worry about this guy. I clonked my noggin right into that guy. Well, aren't
Yeah.
See, this is what would happen if I played Metal Gear. I would not be stealthy. I'd just be this.
I'm gonna do something about the audio. I'm gonna check something real quick. Give me a moment, people. Thank you. It's never acted like this at all. Let's see here. Are you still there?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna fix some things real quick.
Sure.
Hmm. Got the mic, got that. Yeah, everything looks to be okay here. Yeah, I don't know what could it be. The video input is 1080p 60.
Hmm.
HDMI audio or analog audio? Should I switch it?
You could. See what it does.
Okay. We'll see what that does. Now I'm not getting any sound.
Okay.
That wasn't it. Why are we back here?
Back at it again.
Okay. Let's see if that does anything. No, I have no audio. Oh my god.
Well, at least It can't sound bad.
It can't sound bad, but oh my god. Something tells me I probably have to re-download the, the stuff, or probably there was an update I didn't know about, or
Mm-hmm.
let me see if that'll work. Let me see if there's an update on some things. So give me a moment, everybody. Until then, we'll just talk freely until I fix this up.
Yeah, that
So,
sounds good. Anyone in chat have any interesting pieces of news or anything that would be fun to share? Within positive area, you know what I mean?
positive area.
People not asking the question, what kind of natural disaster would you rather live through when natural disasters are going on in the world? God.
Wow, that's a lot to take in right there. I used to live where I had to go through earthquakes every so often and fires,
Yeah,
and it
exactly.
was not fun.
Working things out for my YouTube channel. Nice, nice.
Oh, Nia, awesome. Are you, what are you looking forward to doing?
Forgot what I was doing just now. Oh yeah.
There's the Elgato. There has been a lot of things going on in my neck of the woods. I'm just so tired of having my own job rely on me for a lot of things.
Right.
So it just really hurts sometimes that they can't pick anybody else. No.
Yeah, I'm kind of at that point. If I could just share a bit of my life, not that it's anything major, but like this past week with work was actually not too bad for once. I felt like actually being there for once in my life to some degree. Um, and I've had less stresses. We've had good things as of late, and it's like I'm kind of at that point where like things have been kind of like nice. And I'm not trying to like gloat. I was going to say more or less like it's been nice, but that's what kind of worries me is like whenever you have it nice for a while, like okay, what's the catch? It's like I'm kind of worried like something's gonna come out of the blue, and be like smack. And I know you don't. I'm not living that way per se. It's just like you can't help but sometimes in the back of your mind ask yourself like, huh, it's actually been pretty decent. Okay, what's the catch?
Right?
I'm like I've got that like slightly in the back of my mind, like okay, what's gonna creep up on me? But I mean, I'm just gonna live every day doing my best, and that's all you really can ask for. So gotta take it one step at a time. I don't look forward to tomorrow because tomorrow's that day where you're like, no, it's back to the slammer, and then it's more work. And I mean, I'll be honest, I don't mind going back to work, but these past few days off have been like incredibly needed. Because like even though I worked a lot this past week, like if it was like I didn't have like super long shifts like as long as yours, but the work was so hard that like I would literally go home, sleep, wake up, eat something, do a little something, sleep again, wake up, go back to work. Like there was like no time in between anything
Mm,
because I would just sleep so much. I tend to overwork myself at work to like keep my uh managers pleased, and it's like it works, but it's like it kills me.
yeah. Oh,
'Cause my,
God.
my my shifts are typically like 7 hours, but well, I say 7 hours. I stayed longer nearly every other day because they're like, "How about you finish that up, Zach?" I'm like, "Sure." Dying
You're dying.
after lifting like hundreds upon thousands of paint or pounds of paint every freaking day,
Oh,
and like 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 plaster and a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. Like very heavy like containers. Like it's not everything I put away. Like I get some light like items every now and then, but it's like when you get to the heavy part, it's like I kind of save that for last because it'll make everything else that's easy still hard. So I'll do like all the light stuff first, and then at the end I'll be like, okay, here's the hard duty stuff. Okay, done it. Go home, pass out.
that's familiar. Hi, Twin. Nice to see
Yeah,
you.
let's see. Z says, they just hit 25 followers.
Oh,
Is that positive news? And currently
congratulations.
working on setting up a transition for the stream. That's awesome. That's very awesome. Yeah, I recently I've been trying to kick it up a notch with Twitch every now and then. Mine hasn't been like super progressively fast in terms of followers. Like, I mean, I'm very thankful for what I got, but I feel like it almost takes like a stream or two to gain like a follower or two. Very, very grateful if I even get just one. Like, honestly, it's like it does kind of make my day if I'm being honest, but it's like, you can't help but like you kind of wish you can get like a couple more than that to start going faster, but like, I mean, I can't argue. I don't want to sound ungrateful, everyone. I'm really not. Like, if I get just one, like honestly, that'll make me feel like doing what I do that day on Twitch was like a win. I'll be like, hey, I got someone new, and maybe I can entertain them. Like that's kind of like how I think. But if I get nobody, I'm just like, oh no, am I picking the wrong games? But
True.
it's not like that I am picking the wrong games. It's just like I just want to, you try to make something of yourself, and you just want to make sure you're making the right moves. Like one morning, I strategically thought to myself, like, okay, what would be a game that no one's playing right now that I could rep on Twitch because it was very early morning, and I was like, no one on this planet, of the planet Earth, is playing Sonic Generations right now at 8 in the morning or 6 or whatever in the morning it was. I'll play it, and then I got a follower or two from it, and I was just like, aha, that's the secret. Be the only person in the world playing Generations on Twitch. So like now I try to like I'll look for a game where I'm like nobody's playing this right now, so I'll go to play it. So if somebody looks up that category, it'll be me, and then that's a decent way of trying to get said you know uh trying to think of a word that doesn't sound terrible. I don't want to say publicity because it sounds like really trying to put yourself out there, but you know what I mean. It's puts you on the map more.
Yeah.
We'll look up Kirby's Dreamland 3. I'm gonna see if anyone else is doing Dreamland 3 out of just pure curiosity. It is just us right now. So we are repping Kirby's Dreamland 3 right now on Twitch.
Yeah, okay, I think I might have solved the issue. Why we're having problems. I think
So
it's because I have not input OBS into the
mhm.
sound, so that's probably why we're having issues, is keeps going back and forth cutting out. Is because it
Oh,
kicks from
okay.
one thing. So I'm gonna put desktop audio to at default and see if that helps. Because
Okay.
it's saying like the crackling sound and whatnot are usually due to a bad signal or your audio settings are wrong in OBS.
Yeah.
So export are the driver settings on
Oh, I
HD.
was about to say I love that emote Twilight with the link. And then I
Yeah.
went to look at it, I was like, that looks very familiar artistically. That is Scott Falco. Heck yeah, he's got some great emotes. I love his animations. Good stuff. I've been tempted to find like this could sound stupid, but I know there's like dedicated Twitches out there that like they do well enough to where like all they're known for is like when you sub them, they have like a bunch of emotes that are super funny. It's like if you sub them, you're really there for like the 40 something emotes. You're just gonna spam at other people's like
Pretty
Twitches.
much.
But they do exist. I don't know how exactly it works, but I've seen people have that. I'm like, God, I had a lot of gift subs that I've had for like a month now that I love the gift subs. I had like two of them expire on me recently, and I'm like, I loved using those. Um, and I had to like I'm not unsubbing from a few people. I discontinued my sub from a few people that I can't sub for like a week or two. But once I start getting money in, I'll resub them. So that'll be like 2 or 3 weeks from now. I kept mine for you and Penn. I keep mine for my friends. I don't think those renew for a little while, anyways. But I did get like when I finished one stream the other day, I got like 2 gift subs when I got home, and I was just like, oh heck yeah! It's like winning the lottery, except you didn't have to play.
Oh, I see. Maybe this will work now.
Oh yeah, I got a gift sub with a mutual of mine. You know that hedgehog, the one that has like the realistic hedgehog VTuber?
I think so.
Yeah, like remember I showed you the other day, it was like a realistic hedgehog for the VTuber, and they had like a little Pepsi can and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a gift sub from them, from somebody from chat. I was just like, heck yeah. Hedgehog.
the sound now?
I shall take a listen. Sounds good. My opinion.
Okay, I think we solved the issue, thank God.
It has been solved.
I am so sorry, everybody. This is my fault. Alright,
It is also my fault.
let me see.
I was blobby the whole time.
Let me do-
I don't know what you mean. Well, it's an adorable panda one. I think it's a panda. Paper Mario.
No! No!
Wait, did the audio mess up? Because I swear I heard that on my end. That was the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
It just like made a weird like sound.
Okay.
Pandaroo. I have seen that emote in other places. Admirable Baroo. Oh my god, there's a jiggly one. You got the Roo-Bobble? If you have the Roo-Bobble, are you able to play the Roo-Bobble? The one that's animated? I would love to see the Roo-Bobble.
Okay.
Gotta go Meta Link's life? Yeah, not a problem. Enjoy her
Oh my gosh. Ah.
Send our regards. Ah.
Alright. What?
Sorry, I wasn't looking. What now?
We're stuck.
Ah, are we? Huh. Wow, that's not how I quite wanted to fight you.
Wait,
However.
were we supposed to pick a friend?
Let me check real quick. No, we don't have to have a specific friend. We can have whoever we want. Yay, you played the emote I wanted. I was looking through their like catalog of emotes. I'm like, do you have it? Can you play it? They played it. Yay. Look at them jiggling. That is pain.
Okay. There is an issue here.
Oh, what's the issue?
The sound comes in when I play with the capture card, but okay, maybe that's not it at all. I don't even know anymore, goodness.
You like the emote? I mean, if you want, if it's like if this is something you want to fix later, we can play a different game or something just to kind of
Fix the audio?
yeah, be able to fix the audio at a later time.
Yeah, that might be
Is it-
best.
Because at this rate, we probably won't be finishing this game for a good while.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's do this. I'll create save state.
Oh, I got an idea. Oh no, wait, that involves the Super Nintendo Online still. Well, it was a joke anyways. I was gonna say, since me and Matthew did Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong canonically gets captured in Donkey Kong Country 2, I could pretend like I get captured, Matthew show up, and you guys stream Donkey Kong Country 2. But that, once again, even if that was a joke, it's like, that's Super Nintendo Online. But anyways.
Yeah. My capture card is not being the best right now. I think it's mainly because I have to experiment with some things with this card. So
It could be a driver's thing, by the way, like drivers need updated, or
drivers?
or something. I'm not, I actually don't know what kind of capture card you have, so I'd probably...
I have the Elgato HD Plus, S Plus.
Oh, okay, you got that one. That would just be regular updates then, to my knowledge. And you already checked that, from what I know.
I tried, but I couldn't find anything, so I thought it
Oh,
might have
okay.
been with OBS, so then I tried messing with that.
Because I think most capture cards have drivers, which a website will provide with sometimes. I know with my capture card, when I first got it, it was super hard to install because like they make you go through a bunch of hurdles that were a pain. And now there's a program with my brand that when you have a capture card, you just put it into your computer, plug it in, and then the program that you download will literally have like a hub of everything you need to download and update in one spot. I was just like, why can't all of them do this? Why they gotta make it such a hassle?
Twillin, that emote, I think I've seen where they use it in like the meme where they're like in the car and it's hot. It says, "Don't break the window, please."
Oh yeah, their favorite music's playing. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Did I ever show you the Ditto one?
No.
I need to show you the Ditto one. I showed up the links the other day because we were talking about, I think like plushies or something. Because I was like, oh yeah, I have a Ditto plush, and then I came across a Ditto dance, and it's like his favorite song is playing and the air conditioning's on. It's just Ditto dancing in a car. She got a kick out of it.
Try this one.
Ah. Oh my god, evil like characters below. Ow. Stabby
Those are
stab.
evil things.
Yeah. I did not want that. I was just trying to jump up. My instinct is to press up to jump up when it's like, oh no. This be a 2D playing field, everyone. My noggin hurts them apparently. Trey, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Trey. Let me do something real quick.
Sure. Yeah, let me get rid of this guy then. There you go.
Hang on just a minute.
Fun fact for chat, like way back in like the early 2000s, when my dad played for this one baseball team and whatnot, I remember like there'd just be like a random playground over there when the guys were playing baseball, and I remember me and my brother, we had a friend and his sister. I don't remember the sister's name, but that was the first person I'd ever ran across whose name was Trey. And I was just like, that's a really cool name. And every time I think of that name, I always think of them. But now I think of Trey from chat. I know 2 Treys. Well, I knew one other one, but now I know a different one. Well, maybe not personally, but you all know what I mean. Ah. They were fun though. I hope they're doing all right nowadays.
Yeah, this isn't working. I'm sorry. I'm
Is it
gonna have.
working?
I can't get the sound to work at all. I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit more before we actually go back into it.
Okay.
No matter
Sorry,
what I
everyone.
do, it's just like, no, no, no. It's just driving me insane right now. So I don't want anybody else to suffer through the sounds.
That's fair.
But did you have an idea what you wanted to do right now? Or
Let me open up Steam. That's probably the only thing I can think of.
okay.
Yeah, I
Thank
went
you,
to check if
Twillen.
Matthew was. Went to check if Matthew was here. He's not.
He's not.
Oh man, I got hiccups all of a sudden. Okay, they're gone now. Um. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know actually. Let's look through my multiplayer games. But a lot of these, honestly, like I have like Monopoly and Uno. It's like that's a lot more fun with like more than 2 people. We already did golf with your friends a lot, that's for sure. Um, we did Fall Guys the other night. Let's see. I sure we had a list the other day too. Of course, I posted a bunch of memes. I'm not going to be able to find this list. Da, 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 da.
There you go, Trey. You are now mod.
Mod. Mod powers.
I know Matthew mods Trey, so it's just like, okay, if Matthew trusts you, I trust you. So
Nice. I'm scrolling up so high for our list. I found that Taco Bell packet post from like a few weeks back. Oh my gosh. I know what I should have done to
yes,
make this faster. Here's the list. Okay. I have Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
I have Puyo Puyo as well.
I was gonna say we could play that.
Okay, we could do that. I'm
Puyo
really, really
Puyo.
bad at it, but okay.
That's okay.
Let's
It might
see.
be a team thing we can do.
Let me go ahead and fix this up real quick then.
Sure. Ooh, in that case, I need to. Ooh, I'm getting. I was about to say I'm getting involved. I was playing Kirby too. Why is my face angry? Oh my goodness. Sorry, everyone. I looked so angry there for a minute. My cord, it's trapped. Trapped. Okay, we're good.
You're good?
Yep. My chair is on the cord I needed, and I'm like, no. Okay, plug that in. And let's go Xbox. There we go.
That's the one we... Okay. Done. I will change this up. Okay.
Add to multiplayer games. Easy to search anyways. Boop.
Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
We'll play some Puyo.
I'm trying to get it to everybody real quick. Hang on.
Oh, that's fine. It'll take us a second to set up, everyone. There we go.
Where are my settings?
Never thought I'd moderate for 10 channels. Dang. You have the power. It's like your username just gets flat out changed from Trey Hildren to the moderator in all caps. People know who you are. Multiplayer.
Alright.
Items appear. Players will have infinite lives as they compete for the high score. Compete in a classic versus match where each player is free to select either Puyo or Tetris. Skill battle out of your team. And
Yeah, that's tiny. I don't know how that got so tiny.
that happens. Puyo Puyo Tetris will start you in the smallest freaking window. Fusion. Puyo's and Tetramino will rain down simultaneously. Oh my god, Big Bang. Attack your opponents by clearing preset Puyo challenges.
Now it's huge.
Test your might with 6 unique single-player challenge modes.
Ah!
Play 2 separate games at once, each board swapping out at set intervals. Okay.
There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. No, 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 no.
Let's see, party and items appear intensifying the action. Players will have infinite lives and compete for the high score. Honestly, I'm fine with a couple of these modes. I wanted a name that stood out. I guess I accomplished that. That's true. It's also good marketing. Like, on a side note, like, not for you specifically, but, like, when you have a name that really pops out, that's always good for marketing purposes. The tiny Puyo.
I don't know why it's doing this to me. Goodness.
Something will work eventually, and it's going to be Tetris. Tetris never failed anyone anyhow.
It's like the resolution I pick, it just goes, oh, window size. I'm like, no, I want it to be...
It's really stupid. You might be able to control it if you're in windowed mode. You might be able to like shrink it yourself with the window like thingy in the bottom right corner. You know when you can shrink something. Yeah, 720p is always good to go with.
Okay, give me a second.
Get bigger.
It's being dumb, that's why. And it won't show
It's-
everything either, so it's like, what the heck? Come on.
Is it filled? Do you have filters on that crop it?
No. Wait. Oh my god, I do! I do! Oh my god, yes, I do.
Trust me when I say, when you're a guy who goes and says, "Hey, I'm going to do a project for my channel," you're like 12 episodes in, 12 YouTube videos in, and you're like, this whole time I had it filtered, and I'm like, crap, I cut off like pinches of the screen. I've done that before. It's terrible. That's why I asked, because I've learned that lesson more times than I really should have. Like, you should learn it the first time. It took me like 6 times to be like, okay, make sure there aren't any filters that say for the Wii. It's like, holy frick. It makes you want to. What is that emote? I love that emote.
What is
it
that?
Like, what is that? It's like a starfish pizza tortilla chip man. Who is that? That's a star.
Starfree?
Honestly, kind of similar, yeah. He's got a beard. It's a star with a beard. Starbeard? That's his username, Starbeard.
Whoa!
Who's this awesome person? Okay, so they go with webcam streams, but they're like little, like, emotes on our star guy with the beard. That's cool.
Okay.
People are so cool. Okay.
So, what should we play then?
All right. Let's see. So I'm thinking either like versus is pretty straightforward, but I'm thinking skill battle says edit your team and challenge yourself in a skill battle. You'll keep going as long as you have HP remaining. Items appear intensifying the action. So party would change things up to have items, and then fusion is like Puyo's and Tetramino. I'm not the biggest fan of the fusion idea, if I'm being honest.
It's
Attack your opponents
alright.
by clearing preset Tetramino challenge. Oh, swap was interesting. Play
Yeah.
2 separate games at once with each board swapping out. So like I'm good at Tetris, but I'm pretty okay at Puyo's. So if I'm being good at Tetris, all of a sudden it switches to Puyo, then I have to like deal with Puyo for a while.
Well, we could try versus right now and see how that goes.
Just start with the basics to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Sure. 4 players
Okay.
can do this.
You're in here too, right?
Um,
Wait, we gotta invite, probably.
I wonder if I can. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta invite. Let me take care of that real quick.
Sure.
Getting all excited, thinking we have it, and I forgot, like, oh yeah, we gotta
I was in the
switch it up.
wrong area. I went to multiplayer instead of online. Oh my god. No, what have I done? Put other. To give you the ability to put what state you live in, I'm just like, people are gonna know where I live because of Tetris. Let's see, options and data, ranking, blah blah, boss raid. Team up with other players to take on bosses.
Online,
That sounds
yes.
awesome. Forget what I was saying. I was talking about a whole bunch of other random mumbo jumbo.
What the heck? I need to turn this off real quick, hang on.
Sure.
Okay.
I might turn my volume on the game a little bit. There we go. USA other, the other us. Yes, the other US, the other us. I love that. The other us.
Okay.
Imagine the gall going up to a friend of yours on Steam and asking them to invite them to watch you play.
Do I have to go in here and just say invite you?
Try going into one of the options. So, like, let's see, Puzzle League. Battle head-to-head with players from around the world. Your matches will affect your ranking. Not that one. I would say either free play or boss raid. I'd say maybe free play, and then that might give you a room of some kind.
Or join a friend? Or...
Here, let me go to free play, see what that does. Welcome to free play, pick the rules. Now let me see if I can invite of some kind. I do not wish to invite to watch. Okay, let me try a regular versus then. Battle. And then... I can create a room. Okay, I'm gonna create a room then. Unless you want to create it.
Oh, I could do this.
Create room. Invite only, yes. Okay, so do you want Puyo Puyo? Or Puyo Puyo slash Tetris? Puyo Puyo or just Tetris?
We could just do Tetris, that's fine.
That sounds good. Connection filter, nope. And then allow spectating. Yeah, we're already live. Who needs to enable that?
Yeah.
And then... Make it 2. Game settings, margin time. None?
You play Among Us.
Among Us. See, garbage rate. Garbage rate? Oil limit rate. Okay.
Howdy!
Garbage rate. That's amazing. Okay, create room. And now for the piece of resistance.
Are you gonna invite me?
I did. Yes, I'd like the chicken, please.
There it is. I see it.
I would also like the chicken. That sounds great.
Okay.
It's time to go. Greetings. Here. This should be fun. Alright, I readied up. Howdy, howdy. Quite the selection.
I have a choice, huh? That's Puyo Puyo.
So the left-hand side should be Sega Puyo characters, and the right-hand side would be Tetris. I'm a Sega Sonic kind of guy.
There's other characters I haven't unlocked yet. Darn it.
I don't think I have them either. I've never touched much of the PC version other than...
I didn't want that guy. I was on a time limit. I was on a time limit, and I didn't even know about it.
You can see the time limit.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
I used to see my dad play this all the time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, this is like one of his favorite games.
You really can't go wrong with Tetris.
He used to play it on his, like, Game Boy, his Brick Boy.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
You fool.
Let's see, up here.
Let's see. Yeah, I know I'm toast.
Yeah.
Spin attack. Spin attack.
Look.
Homing attack. You're strong.
Crap. Wish they'd give me the brick at like one of the absolute worst times. This.
What if I want to do
Attack.
this?
Spin attack.
Maybe that? And that, and that.
Oh man. That ain't gonna do it cheap. There we go.
There we go.
You fool. Yes. Spin attack. Homing
Throw
attack.
that backwards.
Yes.
I'm in trouble.
Spin attack.
I'm dead.
That's not what I expected.
No, it's because you chose the wrong character. I'm just kidding. I swear.
Oh, it's best at it too.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Fair enough. Up.
There you go.
I sure hope we're playing by Twitch's rules.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're allowed to stream murder.
Oh, I see.
Oh crap. Me say that thing my undoing.
There you go.
Go with that instead.
Mm-hmm. That.
Criminy, this combo.
Now, get this. I haven't played Tetris in years. So, having someone experienced is like, yeah, I'm just gonna say done.
No, we're gonna train you up supersonic fast. That's what we'll do.
It's okay.
Alright, I won. It'll take you 100 years to catch up to this hedgehog. Wow, Sonic. Wow.
Wow.
Let's see. Do you want to retry or go back to lobby?
We can retry. It's fine. You get better as time goes on. See.
I wasn't sure if I was allowed to prove that or I'm like, I don't know. I was going to though. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
We'll go back to lobby for a sec just to make sure.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you can also change your character.
Where do
wait.
Where do I go?
Does it really just... Oh my god, you have to redo it every time. Okay.
Wait,
Well,
what?
yeah, let's try a different thingy. There's a thingy I wanted to try.
That's the...
Roll bow. Wow, what a nail. Yeah, basically. True. Fusion, challenge, test your mind with 6 unique modes, play 2 separate games at once with each board swapping out, skill battle. Try this one.
Where do I go?
Oh, I'm gonna invite you.
You have to invite me every single time?
I think so, unless you retry the same thing over and over again.
I see.
Which is kind of obnoxious, but... before I forget... Okay, we're good. Create room. And then... invite.
Okay.
Oops. Wrong invite.
Oops.
There you go.
There it is.
Alright, cool. Actually, hang on, let me back out of that. Oh. Gotta collect my acorns. There we go.
Oh, we're doing a team now?
Yes. Wait. Tetris normal?
Okay.
I suppose. I thought I could edit my team. Let's see. I decided to change my playing style. Nani?
There we go.
Oh, frick. What's that sound?
Clink, clink, clink.
It's like a timer.
Means I'm dying.
Is that what the sound is? That don't sound healthy.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Sonic Adventure 2 sound? No, I had it.
No! I never back down.
I had it like that would have went perfectly there.
There we go.
Let's see. Puyo Puyo is easier than Tetris, in my opinion.
It
It's all
can
matter of
be.
preference in this game. Tetris is definitely my playing field, but I do like a good game of Puyo. We'll go with this. That. Hang on. Gotta get myself some insurance. That doesn't sound pretty either. All these scary sounds. We'll go with that.
Let's see here.
How about this?
Oh, look, I'm dying.
You might be dying, but I'm actually slightly in trouble here.
No!
I was
There it
really
is.
close to the ceiling, though. I had such a good middle, but my sides were just chopped off. Motivational battle and a win for me. Okay, cool. In fact, I had my OBS open open, and I heard my follower alert go off. I love it when that happens.
Oh, maybe back to the lobby or retry?
Up to you.
What happens if we go back to lobby?
If we go back to the lobby, I have to re-invite you again.
Oh boy. I hit retry. Let's see
Okay.
what that does.
Probably put us back into another match.
Yep.
Here. Oh god, there's no place for square.
Uh-huh.
Rip. Here?
There it is. Bum. How about we do that? And switch that.
Yeah. No. Don't want that. They really play the Sonic victim sound on my end, okay.
There you go.
Here we go.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yep. This is probably death. Yep.
Oh, it's an H. I'm not even realizing the rules. It's an HP battle.
Yeah, it's an HP battle. I can't do
I'm like-
anything about it.
I'm like hearing danger on your end, and I'm just like, but your board's so clean. Darn Tetris RPGs. Line P squiggly, reverse squiggly. That's a good sentence.
Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, so I'm sorry.
Oh god. What do I pick? This? Yeah. We'll go with this. Been decided.
Maybe that wasn't a good idea.
That's pain.
Better next time.
What the heck happened?
I don't know, but it really freaking hurt. All of a sudden I got slammed into the ceiling or something. What? Oh, I woke up. Huh? What happened? You got a Tetris piece knocked you out and you had an aneurysm. Ah.
Go right here. Go right here.
I see that you do have the ability to knock me the frick out, apparently.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I suppose that means I should go from 40% strength to 60% strength.
Oh no,
I'm
he's
kidding, I actually
gonna
really
pull
tried
an
to last
Ultra
match and I
Instinct.
died. Yeah, I wish I could tap into that right about now. Ah! Said I just made a mistake. Oh, that doesn't sound pretty. That really doesn't sound pretty. Ah!
Big victory!
God dang. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Ah, that's right. Big victory. Thanks for keeping things interesting.
Very welcome.
Brutality. What?
Brutality, I see.
I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Oh my god.
Trixie was hitting major combos. I'll be honest, I have like no time to watch what she's doing. All I heard was danger, and then I hit the ceiling and I die. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right, and then in that regard, yes, I will actually step it up a notch.
Here we go. I'm dead, everybody. See you later.
Let's try to play it a calm manner, but no, not in this house apparently.
Hmm.
I gotta step it up.
Let's see,
If you
I
beat
want
me this
that
way,
one.
you have every right to freaking just trash everything I'm saying.
That. 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 That.
This might be an issue.
That.
Fudge! No, what have I said and done? Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Gotta dig myself out of this hole real quick. I'm doomed.
Hmm. Oops. I screwed that up.
Ooh.
No.
I never back down.
I fricked up so badly at one point. I had a long piece and I like completely blocked my path. Biggest detour of my life. Ooh, I wonder if I can super slide. I like this.
Hmm.
Start off. That sounds uber dangerous. Ah! See, my disadvantage is I like to play really high up there to like get big combos, but playing these big combos require getting told from the ceiling. And the second I hear 3 of those Puyo sound effects come on my end, which is right there! Ah! Oh, every time!
Big victory.
Wow.
Here I am explaining my weakness as it hits me so hard. Man, you really... It's very interesting, honestly, because the way I have combo set up, like, I can instantly, like, really do some damage if I played it right, but, like, I want such a big combo that winning that big combo gets me killed. It's a very interesting, situation, honestly. I like it.
You do?
Got this.
Oops. I did that wrong.
Frick. Oh no! Squares don't go here! Oh god. I thought the game's rules for a sec. My pieces at the right time. Sounds painful. No, not how about this? No.
Oh.
I never back down.
I get scared.
That's the beauty of Puyo. Sometimes it combos for you. Yeah.
I go to do like I'm setting up a big comp and then I hear like scary sounds and I'm like, I guess I should place stuff down or I'm gonna die.
Oh, goodness. Do you want to just, go to the lobby and see if we can
Oh,
change
sure.
it up? Okay.
Return to room. Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, there we go. We don't have to change it up for that.
Let's see. I mean, we're still in skill battle, but I can't change the mode, I don't think. Did I just kick you out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, to change a mode, that would have us. See, attack your opponent by clearing preset as you can. I'm prepared to find the action. Players have infinite lives for the high score. That sounds fun. Let's try party mode.
Yeah, let's do that.
Invite only. Yes, yes. And then all of those look good. Create room.
Uh-oh. I guess people can see what state I'm from. Darn it.
That they can.
Oh, well. You all know I'm from Oregon now. Yay!
You all know me, I'm from US Other. USA Other. I'm from the other USA. Other us, born and raised, exactly.
Other us, born and raised, yes.
Born in the lovely state
Well,
of other us.
Well, now you know what state I'm from. That's not too big of a thing, but that's okay. That's
true. Oh, it is Friday night, isn't it?
It is.
Darn.
see. Edit routine. Yeah, that's what we have.
It's Matthew. Going pretty good.
Matthew, how are you? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to change anything. Yeah, let me know when you're ready.
Sure.
Okay, play a game.
Ding ding.
Okay. Which one is this? Oh, party. Okay.
Yeah.
Try to keep up.
Yeah, I have 19 seconds to pick a character.
Oops. This is the wrong thing. Okay.
Let's begin our lesson.
Why not?
Let's just switch it up. There's another character I like. They are a little yellow blob thing.
What?
Oh, it looks like a shield on my end. Party mode is apparently supposed to add in items. We also have unlimited lives, so we're aiming for the highest score.
Will you accept this?
Oh, God. Oh, what have you done? I can't see.
Oh no!
There we go.
Go for that.
Yes.
Okay. Do that.
Uh,
Will this help me?
ooh.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I can do this.
Oops.
Let's see, do that.
Will you accept this? Yes.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's an evil attack.
Evil? Let's see, that one, yeah.
Will you accept this?
Here we go.
Been trained in this art form. No joke.
You are pretty good at Tetris.
Yes. Let's start. Will this help me?
Yes.
I have little bits now. I have this bit, and then I have that bit, and I have a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a wee bit.
There you go.
Yes.
Will this help me?
Spin attack. Yes.
Alright, we got this.
Yes.
No, I don't. What am I talking about?
Spin attack.
Will you accept this?
Frick. Ah.
Yes.
Frick. Now I'm gonna die.
Gratis
Yeah.
Ventus.
The connection... I can tell the connection's really hindering with my placement. Oh, I'm dead.
Uh-oh. What? How did I win that?
Class dismissed.
I couldn't... there was lag on my end. I was like, my pieces would like take like an extra half or a second or a second or so to like actually place down. The big sad. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
Back to lobby then?
If you want.
Okay. 100 years came quick.
This is true. This is true.
Oh, I'm having fun, so...
Definitely.
And now we wait.
The other match is the connection was perfectly fine, but like for some reason with that one, it was like I'd go to like move, I'd click left like 2 or 3 times, and then it would actually like move my piece to the left.
Oh wait, we're matchmaking right now?
Oh, are we?
That's what it says.
I'm just gonna push this in. I know it's invite only, so no one would be able to.
Okay.
I'm willing to bet Zonic is from Arizona or California. That's where I'd be, totally.
I did enjoy that character. Ooh,
I'm from
who's that?
Kelowna.
Kelowna. Carbuncle!
Oh, I'm here because someone blaming it on the lag / wind. The sun!
Fine.
The water's fine.
I like mermaids. I like mermaids, elves, and every fantasy character there is. Okay.
I swear, guys, it was my controller.
It was my controller.
I am very much one of those people who are very against, like, people who are like, I'm blaming it on this. Yeah, the frick! That's not what I wanted. Ugh. Ah, that's not what I wanted either. I'm not BSing anything I've said earlier, by the way, everyone. I'm not even joking. The connection is messing. Come on. There you go. I can't say no to that funny face. It's a funny face. I'm not joking, guys. Well, you're bad, Sonic. If only people could see the truth. If only. This I can't see at all. Oh god.
No, I don't have it. It's not in the cards.
Uh-oh. Goo.
Goo goo. Goo goo goo.
Goo goo. And the gaga.
Okay.
And don't forget the... Wait! Just kidding. Oh god, that hurt to do. Why are all my pieces straight pieces? I know there's a joke to be had there, but I will not have it right now. Oh god.
There it is.
Doing all that. Everything's working better now.
They should be.
Ah, I say that. I didn't get screwed over there, but it was good. Not as bad though. Not as bad. Oh, see, I would never do that. That's such a BS. Not even real, everyone. It's like wrestling. This is fake. I'll trigger people. I'll get it out of this hole somehow. That's a floating knuckles piece. Oh, come on.
Okay, you won.
Barely. I thought I was gonna die there.
Barely. Yeah.
No, it was being really strange with the whole, like, I don't know. I've already complained about it, but that's okay. That
We can do
orange
that
Tetris
again.
piece I see in the bottom right corner makes me want Jello.
Do you want to do that again?
Sure.
Is saying he's bad. He's actually pretty good.
I could play a good game. I was just like, I know I have I have technical issues. Chat doesn't have to believe me. They don't have to. But I know deep down.
It's like, I know deep
God
down.
dang it happened again. Sorry.
Let's see. I'm gonna do that.
Like, if I make the move and I'm like, oh no, I did that. Well, that's my fault. Like earlier when I was like, oh, I closed myself off with the long piece. Like, that was me generally making a mistake towards myself. That one just down there, that was not a me. It just so happens I put the inputs in and the online's like, I don't know about that. We're going to change your ways. God dang it. Look at that. Look at you. Hold on. You all look at that top left shadow piece and you tell me right now that's normal. For someone of my standards. My Tetramino standards. That sounds dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
And all my pieces are pink. I'm just waiting for the notorious. That's something a loser would say.
I'm in trouble.
I could have saved money by switching over to Geico. I too am in trouble.
I'm very much in trouble. I made a mistake.
Ew. Everything's working peacefully right now.
This is a murder, everybody. Yeah, this is a murder.
See that notorious? Help! Help! Somebody's been murdered.
Shut up.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
It's like, attention, I have been murdered from the good place.
Yes. Oh, that does not sound good.
Spoiler, it's not.
Trust me when I say this is going to.
I'll try using this.
There we go.
Oh, I have nothing but reds.
I turned off your lights at the end.
I'm used to being murdered, especially in the town of Salem.
Fair. Fair. If there's a place you're gonna die.
Hi, Sir Jack Gamer. Yeah, it's a complete murder. Let's go back to the lobby.
Ah. Okay.
I was gonna take your mask today, but it wouldn't let me. What do you mean it wouldn't let you? Let me check. Which one were you trying to get, Mega? I can't pull up the acorn points. Why? Now I can. Okay. Were you trying to do the 700 or were you trying to do the expensive one? See, the reward is temporarily out of stock. Why is it out of stock?
I was gonna say I don't think I have the option to take it away permanently. I was trying to look at both.
I think, why is it out? It shouldn't be out. Unless it was a 24-hour thing. I think Z still has it for 24 hours. So she still has it.
Still has it? That's amazing.
So I'm not even supposed to have it on right now. That's a Twitch bug.
Get that back.
Ear wiggles.
Time for the ear wiggles.
There's my ear wiggles for you, Twillin.
A fish. I shall be PP.
Pee, 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 pee.
Pee 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 pee.
PP.
Pee 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 pee. Officio.
Yeah, 1 second. Ah!
The water's fine.
I didn't click anything. Oh my gosh. I was just looking.
They give you 30 seconds.
Thanks a lot.
Ow! I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna bark.
You're gonna bark?
I'm gonna bark.
Whoa!
Flash. I'll try using
That
this.
also doesn't sound good. Gotta start bringing up the heavy artillery. Sure, why not?
No. Flash. Flash.
Oh boy.
Let's see. P. It's a lot of P, my dude.
Like a lot of pee.
No, I'm not ready for that attack yet. It's gotta be big. It's gotta be gigantic. It's gotta be explosive. And this is shall.
Ah, wow. Wow.
Somehow defended against that, holy crap.
Someone redeem that. Oh, thank you so much.
What was the redeem?
Oh god, no, please, no, no!
Yes.
Thank you for making me happy.
Happy is good.
Oh no.
Pee 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 pee.
Pee this. Wait. I didn't say that. I said pee this. Not what you think it is, okay? Hello?
It's already too late.
I said something else. God, don't take that out of context. Goodness.
It's not that.
It was the character saying screaming pee pee pee. I'm like, ah.
Mhm.
I didn't say anything bad. I didn't. I promise you.
Oh no, what does chat think?
I'm innocent. Don't you trust me? Yeah, nobody got time for that.
It's like the P-Man again.
I have 24 seconds. Who am I gonna pick?
Not the Dr. Bionic YouTube poop meme.
Sure, why not?
Fun with you.
Not what I heard from reliable sources.
Not the Dr. Robotnik, you two-boot me.
You home?
Yay, he's home.
Home and not at work. It's a bonus.
Here you go.
Oh, goodness gracious. The speed up is real.
There we go.
Just had me on the ropes there for a while.
I just started.
I know, and you're actually about to knock me in the next week with that power up. Oh, that's powerful stuff.
Here you go.
Uh-oh. Oh, I can't turn anything?
Ooh.
Look at this. This.
For the love of P.
Oh, come on. Darn you, Tetramino. That size.
Uh-huh.
Oh, frick.
Okay, got
Yeah,
that.
let's play this safe.
And that. Oh, God. Save me!
Ah, can't see. Glasses can't be seen without my glasses. Oh, crap. Oh, you know dang good well again, that's not what I wanted. Interesting predicament.
Please help me. Oh, thank God. Garbage clear.
Garbage. Garbage day.
Garbage day.
Oh, that was like the worst time for a power-up. Oh. I feel that in the morning.
You won. You always get like a hard... You get a high score. Wow.
That's always the point.
I'm not gonna say anything now. I get in trouble.
Fair enough.
Waiting for other players. What do you mean?
You want to go back to lobby or retry?
I went back to lobby.
Oh, okay. do.
Snooping as usual, yes.
You get in trouble? Never.
Throws garbage, helps himself. Who is this?
Some kind of fish guy?
Let's
Why
begin
not?
our lesson.
I'm learning how to do it, so.
I'm learning.
I'm in danger.
Off to bed, pee, or have fun poyoing. Pee, to you too.
Oh my god, you're encouraging him.
The only time I'll be able to say that and it means something. Oh god, what have I set up here?
You started it.
I did start this. I'll say that there.
We'll put
Ooh,
that
never mind, I
right
like the setup.
here.
There was a beautiful setup in disguise.
Will this help me?
Maybe.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna play mean from the get-go.
So that's your strategy.
Oh.
Double Tetris.
So that's your strategy.
Holy moly.
Will you accept this?
Wait, why am I... God, big power-ups. Oh, the darkness. Oh. Still doesn't know how to hinder me after a double Tetris.
Yes. Hey! That's right. Fire breath! Dragon tail! Will this help me?
That's not what I
Will
wanted.
this help me?
Said the green man.
The green man? Who's the green man?
The green man.
Will this help me?
Like that.
Right.
I'll go with this. Sure, that sounds fun.
Goodbye, everybody.
Will you accept this?
Correct.
Right.
I'm dead, everybody. Goodbye.
So that's your strategy. I'm back for more.
Sure.
Okay, let's see here. Do it like that.
Gratis Adventus. Will this help me? Gratis Adventus. Fire breath! Gratis Adventus. Fire breath! Fire breath! Yeah. Oops.
So many attacks.
Right? I'm just trying to survive right now.
Yes. Will you accept this?
Ah, I can't turn pieces. There's only 5 seconds left.
I didn't make it.
The green man? Piccolo? Honestly, I did kind of think of Piccolo when I said that.
Ah. Beauty always prevails, and with that, victory is mine. I wasn't gonna rechange it. You want to try again?
Sure.
Okay.
Vico Tori. I like that.
Will you accept this?
I will accept this game.
Okay. I guess we can settle for that one.
Will this help me?
And throw that one here.
Oops. Gratis Adventus.
Alright, set up for the big one. Alright,
Gratis Adventus. Let's try it.
I see you setting it up.
I don't know. I got time. I don't got time.
Let's do this again. Will
I had
this
such
help
a
me?
great setup, but you knocked me the next week in just the pinch of time. So close. I needed like 2 more seconds. The big oof.
Will you accept this?
Ow. I have to, game.
Will this help me?
Oh, nice.
Will this help me?
That, we got that.
Here we go. Yes. Here we go. Fire breath.
What the heck?
Dragon claw. Oops.
I've lost.
So that's your strategy. I'm back for more.
He got me! He's not even talking because he's in the zone, gosh.
Yeah.
He's so in the zone. He's just like, I have to focus. I have to focus.
I'm not worried.
If I don't focus, she might actually win.
You're making me try.
I have to win, yes.
Going
That is
back in.
fine.
Why am I so sad?
Yeah.
Who is this sad creature?
It's alright.
Ooh, you know what? I think it's time.
Will this help me?
Alright, who in chat here is ready for what I like to call 100%?
Oh dear. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Fire breath. Dragon tail. Fire breath. Fire breath. Dragon claw. Not even close. Tetris. Not me. Dragon tail. Oops. Dragon tail. Oops.
I screwed up. I screwed up badly. Yep, Total failure. Total failure. Yep. I agree. You know you're in trouble when you have that sound play.
So that's your strategy. I'm
Yep.
back for more.
I heard that sound and I was like, yep, I'm done. I'm done.
Wedge the piece in.
Yeah.
Will you accept this?
Oh no, I have nothing but squares. Whatever will I do?
Square it up.
Cause it's hip to be square. Woohoo.
Be square. Oh, frick. It is have to be square, everyone. Ah, frick.
Just help me.
Yep. I've lost. I've lost big time. I messed up on that one area and I just opened myself up for attacks.
I'm not worthy. First prize every time.
Oh my god.
Bum bum ba da.
Price was right.
The price is right. Yep.
I need that one clip from Happy Gilmore. The price is wrong.
The price is wrong.
Oh my god.
Goodness. I want to put it there.
Help me. Yes.
Yeah, I'm losing it now. It's like, I'm thinking too hard.
I messed up.
Excuse me,
Oh, I
what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Yep. Yep.
So that's your strategy.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh. They were playing the Pinky in the
That's
brain.
your strategy.
My piece has turned into Sonic rings.
Yes.
No.
Heck,
Yes.
I can't play with rings.
So that's your strategy. I'm back for more.
Can I?
Yes. Will you accept this?
You notice he's going at 100% against me.
Will this
Good lord. I'm not even sure what moves I'm making here.
That's right.
Never done these before.
He's either getting smarter or I'm getting dumber.
Oh, this hurts. Oh, we're just swapping back and forth. Holy heck. Ah! Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. No. Yes.
Oops. Here we go. Will this help me? Fire breath.
Oh, boy.
Fire breath. Here we go. Yes.
I'm dead. I am so dead.
Will this help me?
you go.
Will this help me?
I don't know, will it help you? Probably not.
Will this help me?
Yeah, look at that score. 10,000 more than me.
Oh god.
I'm tempted to buy Puyo Puyo Tetris on Steam now. I can't do that professional courtesy.
Keep playing, Sega will sponsor us.
Dear.
Almost viable enough to get people to buy it.
I'm gonna try
Is that
Puyo
even-
Puyo.
That sounds good. This isn't even what's the word? There's like no there's like barely any commentary for this. All you guys hear is clicking and clacking.
Click, 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 click.
This is the entertainment here.
I'm just trying to stay focused for one time or whatnot. It's
That's
just
fair. I think what's scary is the more I play, I feel like I'm getting better each time, and that's
You
what's really
are.
creepy.
You are.
I don't even know how, but each time I'm progressively getting like crazier. Criminy, I'm that anime villain who's just like, geez, man, when do you stop?
I'm
Is this
surprised you
your
went back to
fourth form?
Tetris.
No, there's a fifth one. I am now PP.
Okay. Holy smokes. Okay. That.
That does not sound good. For me, at least. Oh god, I can't see now. Buy some time here. I've dug my own hole here.
My brain is fried.
My side is fried. I made some really poor decisions there. I can't see. No!
There we go.
Okay. That's a mistake I've just made. Criminy. I can't see again.
No! Okay.
You know, good and well game, that's not what I asked for.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Let's see if it works. Let's go here. Oops.
Perfect. That's my opening.
Oh, you won.
Back to square one.
Oh, wow.
Man, I fricked myself over there at one point too, really badly.
Yeah, I mean, he is a menace in this game, gosh.
There is no chill.
Well, I'm gonna retry Puyo, why not?
Okay.
Want me to kick his butt?
Ooh, you guys want her to kick my butt?
Oh god.
For $4.99 a month. I'm just kidding.
$4.99 a month. Oh my god, you took it and you ran with it. Oh.
Yeah, with money.
Let's see. I want that one. Maybe I want that. How about that?
Hammering begins. I can get out of this hole. I got this.
Okay. I'm gonna stack. Ooh.
Perfect.
Here we go. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good.
Whatever power-up that just got played that made all my pieces a certain way actually really played in my favor. Can't tell who activated it though, there's so much going on. Oh frick. That always gets me. Grab this hole real quick.
What if I do that? Yep. I didn't do anything. I didn't mess up.
See how sound alert just played even though I can't hear it? That's funny.
I'm losing. I'm losing. Unless I can think of something big. No. Oh, come on. No, I wasn't able to. I was 4,000 away this time. Dang it.
Hey, that was actually fairly close.
I was so close. It gets tense.
We gotta keep trying though. It's getting close.
He's just getting better. It's just like, no matter how many times I strive forward, he just gets stronger each time.
It really reminds me of this anime I watched recently where he's like, I'm going to 100%. He quote-unquote goes to 100%, then after he beats the crap out of him, he was like, I was just kidding. And that's actually about 85. It's like, you piece of crap. There's no freaking way.
Let's see.
Of course the guy lost eventually, but
oh, I didn't know I could switch it like that. That's amazing. Okay, now the game has gotten better.
Uh-oh. I didn't know you didn't know something.
Yeah, I figured something out. Oh my god, I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Let's see. Okay. With that. With that. That. There we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Want that one. There we go. What the heck? I don't even...
That's certainly not what I wanted in the game.
Okay. Ah. That one? And that one? What? I was there! I was so there! Oh my god! I was so there! Okay. This should be the last time. I'm gonna...
Okay.
Alright, this is it. This is it.
For all the marbles, everyone.
This is gonna be good.
It's not just gonna be good, it's gonna be great!
Let's see, we'll move the Puyo over here. And we're gonna flip it like so.
This.
And then I'm gonna flip it like that. Okay. Like that. And I'm gonna put that here. Here. Ah. Okay. What was that?
I was putting a piece where it didn't belong, and it worked.
And it worked?
And it worked. I know a trick. Very fancy trick, though. Rarely can I pull it off, though.
Okay.
This presents a problem.
Got that. I'm gonna put that right here. Okay, if you want to play that way, we can make it that way. There it is.
Oh God.
Ah, gosh! You see how close that was? Goodness!
You knocked everything of my pieces out at the very end, though.
Well, I guess that counts as something. Oh,
I
wow.
was certainly very close. Too close.
Too close. I think we should just call it there.
Quick, to the training chamber.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
That was fun.
it was fun. I got to play against the legend, God. I want to thank everybody for coming to the stream. This has actually been a lot of fun. Sorry about the sound. I'm going to try and get that fixed when we play Kirby next time. So...
Yeah.
But...
Oh God, a big angry net.
Yes, Zonic totally destroyed me in this game, God.
I'm scared of that dog. She can win, screw this crap.
But
It's a
if
scary dog.
you ever want to challenge him, I'm looking at Aimee. Do it. Challenge him. Get him.
Freaking do it.
Even Matthew. Get it. Get him. Get him.
I would love it. All you will do is make me stronger.
Yeah, you, Aimee. I'm talking to you.
And Sonic was his own enemy, true.
Uh,
The hardest enemy to fight is yourself.
okay, fine. I'll get this, man. Yay!
Good, do it. I freaking dare. We're gonna have to all make a day of it.
Yeah, we'll make it
Fun.
happen. We'll make it happen, of course.
For sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and find out who we can raid right now. Let's see.
Sounds good. Oh, Link's would she's going.
Link's on? Okay, well we can get a
It's
Lynx.
up to you. It's up to you. I wanna.
No, Lynx is a friend of ours too, so let's see them. Is it the Mana Lynx? Or
Yes. Go ahead and copy and paste it.
there it is. Okay.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid Lynx.
Yeah.
She's up. We're ready to do it. So she's a good artist and friend of ours. So give her a good welcome and tell her we all are watching her. So I'll go ahead and start the raid right now. Okay. And we should be ready to go in about 4 or 5 seconds, and I'll see you all there. All right.
Catch
Bye,
you on the flip side.
everybody.